I was very impressed with the Huawei Watch GT5 series last year, but now the GT6 series is here. There's some noteworthy improvements this year, but which one should you get? And once you decide, which color should you go for? I have all of them with me here today, so let's go ahead and dive right in. They both come in an identical box with identical contents. You'll get the watch itself, a magnetic charger, and a few extra links if you pick up the Titanium Pro. The GT6 Pro only comes in a 46mm size this year. The Titanium version will set you back 9,999 South African Rand, and the other Pro variants are 3,000 Rand cheaper. The standard GT6 has a 46mm and 41mm option, but I only have the 46mm with me today. Both will set you back 4,999 Rand, but the gold 41mm is an extra $1,000. Those are the exact same prices as last year, and there's discounts and special offers on their website. Oh, and if you do pick one up, you can get a month free of Watch Face VIP and 3 months free of the HUAWEI Health Plus membership. Check the links down below to find out more. The 46mm GT6 comes in 3 different colors. There's green, which comes with a woven strap, grey, which comes with a leather strap, and black, which comes with a rubber strap. The rubber strap is great for working out, the leather is perfect for a day in the office, but the green is a nice mix of elegance and comfort because of its soft rubber feel on your wrist, so it's also great for exercise. They're all made from stainless steel, but the green and grey models have a silver finish. The green version has green accents all around it, with a nice dual-tone bezel mixed with white and green. The grey has black accents including the bezel, and it's the same with the black model. But the black version has almost a gunmetal color finish, which looks less flashy. If it were my choice, I'd probably go with the green color. It looks more modern and feels great on my wrist, but you can't really go wrong with either of them. The GT6 Pro also comes in 3 different colors. There's brown, which has a woven strap, black, which has a rubber strap, and titanium, which has a titanium strap. I've been using a titanium strap with my Watch Ultimate and GT5 Pro for the past year, and I absolutely love it. I notice less sweat buildup as well as less friction when compared to rubber, and it's even a pleasure to use when swimming. They all have titanium alloy bodies, which is exclusive to the Pro model, but much like the non-Pro versions, the titanium and brown colors have lighter color finishes. They have similar accents, but the brown has a brown and beige bezel while the titanium has the same blue and red bezel we saw last year. The black model, just like with the non-Pro version, has a darker metal body and its bezel is plain black. The black is nice and sporty, the brown is classy, but it straps just a bit too much for me. The titanium looks the most premium and is definitely my choice. It'll match whatever you're wearing, whether you're working out or attending a formal function. And while the GT6 series does look identical to last year's models, there are a few design changes. The GT6 has a lithium aluminum silicon glass front with ultra hard coating and a fiber reinforced back, while the Pro offers stronger sapphire glass on the front and a stronger nano crystal ceramic back, just like last year. They both have round displays, but just like last year, the GT6 has a round decorative ring and the Pro's is octagonal. The difference comes in when you notice that both models now have sloped rings instead of them being flat like last year, which gives them a more sophisticated look. Because of this, the Pro is actually smaller than last year's Pro, since those sloped sides are flush with the body, unlike the non-Pro model. The standard GT6 is ever so slightly larger, but not by much. They both have slimmer bezels this year, and it's crazy to think that both of them are identical in size when compared to their predecessors, considering both of them have larger 1.47-inch AMOLED displays, up from last year's 1.43-inch panels. Their displays are now also significantly brighter, reaching a peak brightness of 3000 nits, which is a huge upgrade over last year's 1200 nits. Of course, they both still have always-on displays, which can be permanently enabled. And there's really no harm in running those always-on displays all the time, because this year they both pack in massive 867 mAh high silicon batteries, which is a pretty big bump up from last year's 524 mAh cells. That translates to a maximum of 21 days of battery, up from last year's max of 14 days, or 12 days with typical use, up from last year's 9 days, or 7 days when having the always-on display enabled, up from last year's 5 days. Software is the same on both, so I'll show it off on the Pro model. They both run Harmony OS 6 and they both feel extremely fast. The top button is a rotating crown, which can be used to access the app drawer and scroll around without touching the screen. The bottom button is a shortcut button, which is set to workout modes by default, but you can customize it to pretty much anything, and if you hold it down, you can access AI voice. This button also doubles as an ECG sensor, which is exclusive to only the Pro model. You can edit your home screen with different cards, pull down to access the control center, which now looks a bit different, and up for notifications. There's a bunch of new preloaded watch faces, which can all be customized, including the emotional well-being face, which uses an animated panda to reflect your current mood, but it now looks slightly more elegant. You can customize everything on your watch within the Huawei Health app on your phone, including watch faces. And if you get bored of the pre-installed ones, there are thousands of free and paid faces to choose from in the store. And just like last year, you can connect the GT6 watch to any Huawei phone, Android phone, or even an iPhone. And as long as you're logged into the same accounts on both devices, if you have two phones that is, you can easily switch over your watch and retain all of your data. The Health app also integrates with your phone's native Health app. For example, my iPhone uses Apple Health, so all of my fitness data is automatically reflected in my Apple Health app. I've been doing this for over a year now and I've never experienced any issues when switching my Huawei watch over to my iPhone or vice versa for a day out. I've also never experienced any random disconnects, notification delays, or general issues when pairing it to my iPhone. Do keep in mind though that certain features such as Petal Maps, AI voice, offline music syncing, and quick replies using a QWERTY keyboard on your watch are not available when pairing your Huawei watch to your iPhone. Just like last year, they both offer 5 ATM and IP69 water resistance, so both of them can be dunked 50 meters deep for 10 minutes. They both offer swimming modes to track your laps, but only the Pro model comes with a 40-meter diving certification and a depth sensor. Diving mode was also a Pro exclusive last year, and just like last year, the Pro model is also the only one that offers a golf mode and an enhanced trail running mode. So if you're into diving, golf, or enhanced trail running, then the Pro is the one to go for. There's still a trail running feature on the standard GT6, but it lacks certain things like altitude trend and checkpoint data, so it really comes down to how much detail you want. The Pro's golf mode is identical to last year, also offering a driving range mode and a course mode. But this time, the course mode offers over 17,000 real courses worldwide. And now there's new golf vector maps which support stepless zooming. They both still offer over 100 different sport and workout modes, and there is so much data recorded. But new to the GT6 series is a dedicated skiing mode to help you track and enhance your on-slope performance. And a major selling point of the new watches, which is the same for both watches, is the new cycling mode. It's the first smartwatch in the world to support cycling virtual power, which is calculated based on real-time speed, grade, your weight, and your bike's weight. They now auto-detect once you start cycling outdoors, which will automatically trigger the workout. And there's a new fall detection feature, which is powered by the new multi-sensor fusion technology, so it will automatically send out an SOS alert to ensure that you get help quickly. And this is backed by the brand new Sunflower positioning system with pinpoint GPS accuracy and offline maps. Both watches are also kitted with a new TrueSense system for extreme health and fitness tracking accuracy. And the new system now offers real-time emotion monitoring across 12 different emotional states. And to top it off, there is now something called Health Insights to keep track of all your personal health data. In terms of health tracking, they both still offer heart rate tracking, SpO2, skin temperature, but like I mentioned earlier, only the Pro model can measure ECG using a shortcut button, and you can set up reminders to take your ECG on a regular basis. Of course, there's sleep tracking too, and you can get a serious breakdown of all your sleep data in the phone app. And it's now even more accurate. They also both now include something called HRV. This can analyze changes in your heartbeats and measure body stress to help analyze any disease risks. And to top them off, they both include speakers and microphones for Bluetooth calls, NFC for payments, and a QWERTY keyboard when hooked up to an Android phone. If you don't want to spend too much but still want the same new display, the same incredible battery life, and most of the same health and fitness features, then the standard GT6 is an easy recommendation. But if your pockets are a bit deeper and you have to have the best-in-class build quality, an ECG sensor, a depth sensor, and you're into sports like diving, golfing, and trail running, then the GT6 Pro is the obvious choice. Both of them include everything from the previous GT5 and Fit 4 series watches, and then some. And while the standard GT6 is still a fantastic smartwatch, I'd still pick the Pro even if I didn't need the extra added features. I honestly can't live without a full titanium build anymore. But hey, that's just me. Don't forget to check the links down in the description for more info. As always, this is TechNick, and I'll catch you in the next one.